Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My screen's to you. It's your girl Angela Abraham, and I'm back with another video. So we're gonna do an eye tutorial. It's gonna be a little more palette focus based, and y'all, I'm gonna bring up one that we've you've seen on this channel before. If you're new here, you probably haven't seen this one. This is a Blend Bunny palette called Sickly Sweet. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this palette back is because they've recently shrinkened the size of the palette. So instead they had about 30 eyeshadows, and this one only has 24. So this is smaller. Your eyes are not deceiving you. They made a smaller version, and I'm so glad they did, because the original palette, which I mentioned, had 30, but there was a lot of colors in there that were very much repeat on my skin. So it's like, well, great, I got 30 palettes, but about 4 of them are basically the same color. So to me, it felt like kind of a waste, you know? But I absolutely love this palette. It's definitely one of my favorite pastels. And look at this, y'all. Look how beautiful this is. My goodness. And one thing I also want to point out as I was checking this out is they focused on the more outstanding colors to keep. So you see how these are like this? You got your pinks over here, and then you got your section here, and section here, section here, and you got a section here and a section here. I love the way they did that, because it makes it easier to focus on a palette like this. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually create looks according to those sections I just point out. So for today, we're just gonna do 4 shadows with this pink corner over here. So we have a more rose, which is like a burgundy matte. It may look a little brown. And then we have lollipops, which is this bright light pink matte here. Then we have cotton candy, which is a pink shimmer right here. And we have rosy cheeks, which is this brighter, a little more cooler pink here. And I'm so glad I bought it, because I was kind of sad when my palette got expired. But I'm glad they shrunk it and brought it back. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put lollipop in my crease. Yeah, I'm gonna put that color lollipop in the crease. As you guys can see, I have my eyebrows and my lids already done. So let's get into it. I don't really have much of a talking point today. I just wanted the focus to be all about the palette. Now, the other thing I want to mention is that I wasn't sure if the formula was upgraded because they chose to make the palette smaller. Wow. This is a really light color, but it's looking pretty solid. So I'm assuming that the formula of this eyeshadow is the same. This is almost lighter than my concealer. And don't worry, you guys, it's just in my transition, so I'm not going to keep it dramatically like this. And then I'm going to blend out the outer edges. I'm also trying to get things a little more organized. I don't know, I just feel like things have gotten a little chaotic for me and out of order for me lately. And I just feel like I need to be a little more organized, so I'm a little more conscious of that. Okay, it did blend out pretty good. Okay. Blend Bunny is actually a pretty good brand. So if you haven't tried Blend Bunny, check them out. They have a lot of great palettes. But back to my organizing, I need to be more organized point. I feel like this is just a theory of mine. I feel like since this blood moon kicked in, it's yeah, I feel different. I don't know if it's just because the seasons are changing. I don't know. And I'm not gonna bring it up to my eyebrow, but I just want to make sure the outer edges are blended. Okay. So now we got that done. I need a bigger desk too. See what I'm saying? Like I keep having these feelings of need for change and upgrade. Okay, so now there is a lot of fallout still, so I'm assuming the formula is still the same. So now I'm going in with the Mo Rose, and I'm put that color into my outer corner. I still like these colors. These colors are very beautiful. I'm so grateful that they chose these colors, because these are the colors that my eyes will go to the most. So I'm so glad. Yeah, it's looking like a burgundy brown color. Maybe it'll look a little more burgundy when I blend it out. And put a little more on both inner corners, just to be sure. Okay. Are you guys ready for the fall? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not ready for the fall, but I'm glad it's here. I am so glad it's here. I've enjoyed the summer, but I'm over it. I'm ready to move on. Okay, I'm gonna take the brush that I used for the lollipop color, and I'm gonna just blend down the outer edges of the Mo Rose into the lollipop. Now I'm just doing the outer edges of the Mo Rose color. I'm not doing the whole thing. I'm just doing the outer edges. And I'm not tapping with the inside of that either, because I need that to connect with our third color. It turned it purple. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to look into my vanity mirror because the way I got everything set up right now, it's kind of blocking my vanity mirror. So I can't exactly look into my vanity mirror. Yeah, it has a purple undertone. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with the Mo Rose and put more on. So I was right to apply more. And I'm bring it up a little higher. Because since it's turning it purple, I kind of want that purple to show just a little bit more. It has a purple undertone. So I want that to show a little more. And I'm thinking about probably dragging it just a little bit to the center. I'm going to blend it out again and do more blending. Comment your favorite season down below. Is it winter, fall, summer, or spring? Comment your favorite season down below. My favorite season is summer. I love the flowers that bloom. I love the heat. But sometimes it can be a bit too much sometimes, especially in the triple digits. Yeah, sometimes we hit the triple digits. It can be a bit much. Thank God for AC. Because I would be toe up. Yeah. I like that. That's actually looking pretty cute. Okay. So now yes, a lot of fallout. So I mean, fallout, just beware, this palette does still have a lot of fallout, which leads me to believe I don't think the formula changed. I think they just changed the number of eyeshadows. So I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in with the Rosy Cheeks, which is that warmer pink color there. And I'm gonna put that next to the Morose. Nope, that's a blending brush. Okay. Sometimes my blending brushes be looking just like my other brushes. Which reminds me, I might need to replace some of my brushes. And I'm just gonna place that next here. Wow, it popped really hard. And put another layer. Yeah, it doesn't look as I think with different layers it'll look exactly the same. So I'm gonna just do it 3 times. And it's a little harder for me to do it this way because I'm not looking in my vanity mirror. I'm just looking into the camera and doing this. So I'm not used to this, but I'm trying to make it work until I can get a camera. Because right now cameras are a bit expensive for me. But I'm gonna try to make it work in the meantime and get as much content as I can until I can do that. And then I'll, get that set up. And then I probably feel more comfortable doing more content once I learn how to work a camera in better ways and all that. Okay, so now I'm going to take the brush that I used for the Mo Rose color, and I'm going to blend in between the Rosy Cheeks. Now I'm just doing slightly back and forth motions because I don't want it to look so harsh. And I think, let me see if I can do it some more. It's kind of hard for me to tell. It looks like it's blending, but I don't know. I'm not sure if this rosy cheek color is a strong pink. I'll probably have to add more rose in order for it to, you see what I'm saying? Like it's blending, but I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to explain it. I'm gonna dip back into the Mo Rose and I'm gonna apply a little more and then continue to blend. And I think I might have to do back and forth in between the two colors. So I'm gonna dip a little bit more into the Mo Rose and then I'm gonna do the same for the other eye. Plus how I see it is a little deceiving to me. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with the rosy cheeks and I'm gonna try to do some blending. I think I'm going to do a little bit of the back and forth between the two brushes for a minute until I get it to how I want it. Okay, I'm going to dip a little more because I feel like I'm losing it at that spot. Yeah, this is a little tricky. But I think if you keep going, you'll get it. Okay. I think this is probably the best I'm going to get. But I think if I wasn't pressed for time, I would work a little more. And I would continue to blend in between the two until I got it to that perfect blend that I wanted. Okay. So now we're going to apply the Cotton Candy Shimmer, the pink shimmer, this one here. And we're going to apply that into the inner corner. Okay, wow. It still looks creamy. It still went really smooth when I applied it on the brush. Okay, there's still a bit of fallout. Wow, I almost can't even see it. See, it's because I'm looking into my camera and not my vanity mirror, where it's hard for me to see it. Oh yeah, there's still fallout. Okay, now I'm gonna blend in between the rosy cheek and the cotton candy. And I'm gonna take the brush that I used for the rosy cheeks and I'm gonna blend in between the two. Now I don't want to bring it up too high. Mm. Yeah, it's a little hard for me to do it this way because of my vanity mirror. It's not as high up or tall, so I'm gonna have to do more adjusting. Okay, so now that our look is done, we're going to set it with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And then we're gonna dry it. Have you guys tried Blend Bunny Cosmetics? Comment down below what products have you tried for them. Then we're going to take this eyeliner in black and we're just going to make our lash line. I'm going to go very light and make a very thin line. Okay. All right, I'm going to just make sure it's dry. It's kind of weird because I'm relying more on the camera than the vanity mirror, which is something I'm not used to. So that's why I'm making it very thin. I'm just trying to be careful because I don't want to mess it up, because this look is very light. So any mistake you make is going to be very visible. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Benefits Bad Girl Bang mascara. I think I'm going to do just a half lash. Let me just do the outer part of my lashes. I have very thin lashes. So even with a look this light, it's kind of hard to tell. So that's why I'm just going to do a half. It's like you could barely see my lashes because they're thin, and against a bright light look like this, it's not going to do my lashes much justice. And plus I didn't curl my lashes before doing this, so it makes it hard to make them more visible. That's why I like volume mascara so much, because my lashes are thin. It gives it that pop that I like. All right, so now we're going to do the eyebrows. And we're going to use our Got to Be Glued Brow and Edge Control Gel. But as you guys know, I use it simply for my eyebrows. And I'm just going to do the front of my brows. Looks a little patchy there. Okay, I'm going to go back in with my eyebrow pencil. I'm going to kind of draw it in a little more, because it looked a little light, like too light. Oh, I need a drink. I got my smoothie today. Oh, I think I put too much ginger. It's a little spicy. All right, so now we're going to clean the excess look with a makeup wipe. I'm just going to wipe and clean up the bottom. Yeah, it's a lot of fallout. Yeah. Yep, it's a lot of fallout. Sure, probably got some in my nose and I just don't know it. All right, I'm taking my fan. Have you guys tried this Sickly Sweet palette? How do you guys feel about Glen Bunny making a smaller version of it? Do you guys think it was necessary? Do you guys not like the idea? Me personally, I like the idea. I really like the idea. Because I be hating makeup palettes that have like 30 plus eyeshadows, and then you find out like 4 to 5 of them are pretty much the same color because they got the exact same undertones and they're just slightly different. That bothers me. It really bothers me. Okay, so now we're going to put on the Milani No Pore Zone Primer. This is a mattifying primer. I love the cooling effect that this primer has on my skin. I get really oily here, and here, like right where all my center points of my face are. I get really oily. But good thing about the fall season, cools down, it gets cold, so my face isn't as oily. And because of that, my skin tends to dry out more. So then I'm finding myself adding moisture to skin that's naturally oily, which can be frustrating sometimes. But that's what I gotta deal with. And this is the final look. Do you guys like it? I like it. It's pretty cool. It's not a look I would go to all the time because I'm not a big pink person, but I do like purple. So I'm definitely gonna play more around with this palette. That is the Blend Bunny Sickly Sweet palette. This is one of my favorite Blend Bunny palettes. It's also one of my favorite pastel palettes. It took me a minute to really get into pastels when it was like a trending thing. It was something I didn't think I could even do because I felt like, well, colors that bright may not do justice for my skin color, and it just made me really conscious, and I didn't like it was the way it was making me feel. It made me feel like I was trying too hard to make something work that probably wasn't going to. But I am finding that there are some colors that I like that are pastels. What do you guys think of this look? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Comment your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on all my social media outlets. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging in there with me. There's more content to come, and I got a surprise for you guys. So I need y'all to stay tuned, subscribe, like, and comment, and I will see you guys next time. And as always, much love.